Bia's latest female psychopath that has been sweeping the media. People are shocked of how chilling and mysterious this case still is, because technically of what she looks like and how young she is. This is Jung Yoo-jung. She is 23 years old. She looks like a very innocent and quiet girl. Jung Yoo-jung went to a tutoring app. It's like a dating app for tutors. In the tutoring app, she pretended as a mother of a 14-year-old girl and looked for an English teacher for her daughter. In the app, she saw the profile of a 26-year-old English teacher named Kim. Yoo-jung then tries to message teacher Kim on the tutoring app, and they agreed to tutor her daughter. On May 26th around 4 p.m., Yoo-jung was seen in a CCTV footage wearing a middle school uniform heading towards the tutor's apartment pretending as her daughter. She then entered the tutor's apartment around 5:34 p.m. and left after an hour. She then went to two supermarkets near her house, which is 20 minutes away by car from the tutor's apartment. In the supermarket, she purchased a bags, knife, and cleaning supplies in order to get rid of the body. She then went to her house to get a suitcase. After getting all the things she needed to get rid of the body, she went back to the tutor's apartment. Around 12 a.m., she put some of the body parts in the trash bag and disposed it in the dumpster, and the rest of the body parts is inside the suitcase that she prepared. While wearing the victim's clothing, she went outside the apartment and looked for a taxi to go to a river close to her house. She left somewhere into the deep river to get rid of the body parts and brought back her suitcase. The taxi driver thought it was very strange because who would go to an empty, dark river in the middle of the night? So the taxi driver decided to wait a couple minutes because he was expecting her to come back, since there is literally nothing in there. While he was having a smoke break outside his taxi, he saw her walking back after 15 to 20 minutes. She didn't realize that the taxi driver who was waiting for her was the same taxi driver who dropped her off. The taxi driver called the police because he knew in his gut something is wrong. While he's driving back to the apartment, the police came and the police starts questioning and checked her suitcase. The police opened the suitcase. They didn't see any body parts, but they noticed some blood spots inside the suitcase. She claimed she is having menstruation. The police knew something is off, so he called the ambulance. At the hospital, they showed that there is no sign that she had menstruation or that she was spotting. The police then took her to the station for interrogation, where she gave her first testimony. First, she claimed that there was already a suspect, and he threatened her to dispose the body or else he will do something to her. The police thought it was a bizarre, crazy story, so she ended up telling the police that during the tutoring class they had an argument and she got angry, so she decided to murder her. Yoo-jung finally confessed and said what might be actually the most closest to the truth was that she just wanted to know what it felt like to unalive. The autopsy showed Yoo-jung stabbed the victim over 20 times, specifically mostly on her neck and chest. Professionals see this as her only goal was to go there and kill someone as quick as she could. People were shocked with what she looked like and how young she was.
계좌는 어저께 할 말 없습니다. 계좌는 가지고 누구가 좀 진심이고서 죄송합니다.
Police found that since she graduated till today, which has been 5 years, she had 0 friends and almost 0 acquaintances were anyone that she kept in contact with. So she was totally on her own. People also found out that Yoo-jung is living with her grandfather and she doesn't have a grandmother and no one knows where her parents are. What professionals believed what happened was that she really wanted to get out of her house, the life situation she is in, and the problems or issues she had in her head. She wanted to become someone else because she just couldn't understand who she was. And it seems like the only way that she was able to get out of this world and frustration she was in was to embody herself as someone else.